pas qu'on est pi grand passé, c'est ça qui yo dit. Les monde contrarié lui dit ça livre. Parce qu'elle gagne droit tromper le fait d'été, ça qu'arrivé. Mais c'est faut réfléchir avant d'agir, ça c'est loi de la nature. Ouli, même pour qui ça l'oblige d'aller. Pas rien pas fait pour lui, pas gain droit pour faire jalousie, ses amis m'lié. Là elle avait mon père approché, accuse de s'interrompre. Non, j'ai au moins c'est yon dérangé, toujours avec n'importe qui l'est, pour perdre des chansons. Mais si c'est vrai ou aimé comme ça, ou mettre une parler avec elle. Pas j'aime qu'à contrarier, si vous sérieux, ou mettre approcher. Dis tout ça gagne en cœur pour lui, sans faire de démagogie. Je dis à ses amis, demain le camarade d'amour, l'a toujours été amis.
Ses amis, ses amis, ses amis, il pas obligé femme moi. Ses amis, ses amis, ses amis, il pas obligé femme moi.
Moi mes femmes Satan cousin, moi c'est ange gardien. Pas de monde qui a fait le mal, m'a toujours bon côté. Le job, moi, c'est pour me protéger. Si la joie m'amène la raison, il y a un jour à comprendre que l'amitié, son sentiment sacré, qui nous toujours maltraité.
As we come to you from the Twin Cities of Minnesota. Listen, folks. Oh man, hey Potter, I'm always a big sister. Good afternoon. Again, I want what's up? We having a great time this afternoon. Here in the video, quite a few friends, and we're just together have a great time this afternoon. Well, if you are in fact birthday, and I'd like to congratulate you. My friend Alberto Santo, aka Bull. And you know, I was just with friend from Long Sam took my cool and my brother. I hope you made it with I also like to get out to Campbell. Campbell, how are you?
Pour qui dit garçon à fille pas casomé, et m'connaissant la femme, garçon pas gain la vie. L'amitié va de gain force côté, garçon à fille a bien sans intérêt. La vie est simple, la vie est cool, essayez vivre les complications. Par ses amis, un jour qu'elle doit éviter nos cinéma.
Il pas obligé femme moi.
Il pas obligé femme moi. Magui ses amis, nous qui doit dans téléphone toute la journée.
Il pas obligé femme moi.
Peut-être d'aller dans le cinéma. Il pas obligé femme moi. Il pas obligé femme moi.
Il pas obligé femme moi.
Il pas obligé femme moi. C'est un ami lié pour moi.
Il pas obligé femme moi.
Il pas obligé femme moi. Vu que ses amis
You have to be real with
Moi
yourself.
qui dois prendre pour m'admirer. Peut-être moi prendre m'admirer.
You know,
Libre
the last
obligé
is
pour moi.
showing the true character of a
Libre
man.
obligé pour moi. Libre obligé pour moi. Oh oh oh. Libre obligé pour moi. C'est un ami lié pour moi.
And in the day, you portray yourself. You're someone good.
Comme ça, c'est amis liés. Li remè moi remè tout. Pas gen rien pas fait pour lui. Pas gen droit pour faire jalousie. Ses amis liés. Yo elle avait mon père approché. Accusé de s'interrompre. Non, j'ai au moins c'est yon dérangé. Toujours avec n'importe qui l'est. Pour perdre des chansons. Mais si c'est vrai, mais comme ça. Ou mettre une vallée avec elle. Bab j'aime qu'à contrarier. Si vous sérieux. Ou mettre approché. Dis-le tout ça gagne dans le cœur pour lui. Sans faire de démagogie. Je dis à ses amis. De même qu'à madame. L'a toujours été amis.
Ses amis. Yeah, man. Please get something that they know. From a friend. Oh, we did that. Well, folks, I've always want to begin the lineup now for
Moi mes femmes Satan kousem, moi c'est ange gardien. Pas de monde qui a fait le mal, m'a toujours bon côté. Le job moi c'est pour me protéger. Si la joie m'amène la raison, j'ai un jour à comprendre que l'amitié.
Now that we have stopped the music, can you hear me now? Okay, I think I'm gonna play the song from another device so that you can all hear me now. Music louder than your voice. Okay, now you can hear me. Okay, so during the week we were so busy doing some work. You know, they call it pushing the cartoon. So we're pushing the cartoon, and thankfully I'm off this weekend. So why don't I talk to my people, especially when you're in Minnesota and it's 6 degrees? Oh man, my first winter in the Twin Cities. I'm loving it though. I can deal with the cold and the snow. You know what I mean? You can always find somewhere to hide yourself, especially for some of us, the senior citizens. We can go to McDonald's and pay 85 cents for coffee instead of $2.10. Sounds good, right? My brother Rainsford Savage. Happy belated birthday to you, my brother. I'm pretty sure you're having a great time this afternoon in Minnesota. And the rest of the crew, Raymond Clark is here. And I want to say hi to you and your wife to be. You know, Raymond Clark ties the night very soon. And we want to say the big thanks to him in advance as he prepares to take up the hand of a beautiful woman. In the meantime, we want to play you the national anthem now for the strangers, after which we're going to play the national anthem for the Lone Star as well.
Yo. No way one to us, yo. Na all, yo. In a sumo, yo. Na all, yo. In a sumo, no way one speak to yo. Yo. No way one to us, yo. Na all, yo. In a sumo, yo. Na all, yo. In a sumo, no way one speak to
I will be coming to you shortly to ask you to renew for the second time the mandate that you gave me 6 years.
For the second time, the mandate that you gave us 6 years ago. That George Weah there with the national anthem for societal ills. Why don't we take a listen now to the national anthem of the Republic of Liberia?
Oh, my people, we want to tell you thank you plenty for voting for the rescue mission. Your thank you, yeah, my people, your thank you. Your day well.
Thank you very much.
Your thank you, yeah. for voting for us. Yeah, thank you, Rescue Mission say thank you, for voting for us. Yeah, thank you, JB say thank you, for voting for us. Yeah, thank you, JKK say thank you, for voting for us. Yeah, thank you, Rescue Mother say thank you, for voting for us. Yeah, thank you, Rescue and they say thank you, for voting for us. Yeah, thank you, 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 yeah, thank you for voting.
We want to say a very big thank you to all of our supporters. Your financial support, your prayers are all working.
And that's the voice. That's the national anthem for the Republic of Liberia. Listen, you know, for you, the viewers this afternoon, right? You are going to form part of the political soccer game. So I would just randomly take a look at the names and we'll put you on the football field because based on your comments, based on what you're going to write in the comment section, will earn you a spot on the football field this afternoon. So brace yourselves, get ready as we introduce to you the lineups for both teams. And now this afternoon, folks, we are at the SKD Sports Complex in Painesville. At first, we want to start with the strangers this afternoon. We have extortion, blackmailer. We also have sexual harassment, corruption, bushmeat. We have bushmeat doctor and bushmeat kedeku. The thing about it is you can't be doing the same thing and accusing others of doing bad things. You are a criminal. You are the bushmeat kedeku, but then you calling George Weah bushmeat doctor. So George Weah doing the same thing you're doing, you know, and then you want to call the man a bushmeat doctor, and when you are in fact the bushmeat kedeku. They will also have no balance of power. Sexual harassment, sexual assault. The true definition of macro loan now in Liberia is pay yourself first. And the true definition of a real taxi driver is pay yourself first. When you hire a taxi driver in Liberia, and that guy's supposed to report $1,500 or $2,000 Liberian dollars a day, the first $1,500 he gets, he will go straight to the house and leave full money for his wife. So when you hire a taxi driver now, he has to pay himself first. When people come to you to say they want macro loan, they want loan to do business. By the time you give them the loan, they build a house for themselves, take care of all their expenses before they intend to start to do business. And the next thing you know, the business doesn't go anywhere. Then they repossess their homes. Everything is just backward in our country. Amen. So we have sex for jobs. We have political prostitute. We also have the whole cover hole. We have impunity. Ghost employees. These are all bad players. And representing Liberia are the true Liberian people, people who mean well for the country, people who have love for the country. Sometimes they will say things that will make you angry, but in reality, they mean well. We have Dr. James Fisk. We also have Ellis Chuchu Jones. On the field this afternoon. Oh, man. Mr. James Kwekwe is also on the field. Mr. Emmanuel Sako is on the field as well. And we'll also see the Bishop Walter D. Gooden II. He's on the football field this afternoon. And these are people that want to bring change to Liberia from the private sector. I also see Edith Campbell on the field this afternoon. Morris Siddiqui, City Boy is on the field. Mr. John Bull, Mr. Raymond Clark, May Carter. All these people are on the field this afternoon. Monica Cohn, they're also on the field this afternoon. Who becomes the winner, folks? We have to find out. Elijah Koto is also on the field. Loveto Sharif. They're all on the field this afternoon, folks. I'm telling you, very shortly, as soon as we get signal, from the referee, we'll begin this all-important political soccer game. The ball is not in the middle of the field, folks. I'm telling you this afternoon. And I see Dr. Walter D. Gooden II, his wife and children, they're sitting in VIP as he prepares to play soccer. The last time I saw Walter Gooden playing soccer was many, many years ago. I don't know if he still has that skills, But what does Walter Gooden bring to the table on this political field this afternoon? This man of God is thinking about going to Liberia this year. In March, they will have a crusade or a revival on Center Street at the graveyard, where our challenged brothers and sisters have taken to be the home now. And the man of God is going to witness, to speak to our people. Walter Gooden is taking with him a team of God-fearing people. These people will do for Liberia anywhere from the ministry of gospel to establishing businesses in Liberia that will bring jobs to Liberia. And these are the kind of people we are looking for to see transform our country from the private sector. Not the ones who have worked here, but because they see a little opportunity to running back home now to look for jobs. Why don't you go with the intention of creating jobs? That will show your real love for your country. Sierra Temba is also on the field. A professional soccer legend is also on the field this afternoon, Carl Jebel. A couple of days ago, we woke up to the sad news of a football legend, a football player from Liberia, just passed away. May his soul rest in peace. The legend Bubba Gay. You know, if you're Carl Jebel and you were the guy that followed soccer back in the day, I'm pretty sure the name Bubba Gay rings a bell. So I want to extend our condolences to his son, Dr. Ottoman Gay, and the rest of his siblings and family members. Take solace, stay strong, and may the soul of Bubba Gay and the souls of all faithful departed continue to rest in peace. Our Haji Tiger is also on the field. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, the ball comes to Walter Gooden. Walter Gooden looks around to Carl Jebel. Carl Jebel is moving deep in the heart of the field. Will he make it? He sends it far downfield for Sierra Tengbe. Sierra Tengbe to Ellis Chuchu Jones onto James Fakes. Back to Sierra Tengbe. Sierra is moving deep in the heart of the field. Sierra has been tackled now by false promises onto corruption. Sierra then have been talking against corruption for a long time. We're hoping that this new administration can seize the moment to eradicate of corruption in the country. The ball comes to James Fakes onto Carl Jebel. Carl Jebel is moving deep in the heart of that no-nonsense player. He sends it far downfield, intended for James Akwe. James Akwe is moving deep in the heart of the field to Alexander Chuchu Jones. Oh, man. The ball is way off target, making it no trouble now until Societal Ill. One of the things that Dr. Walter D. Gooden plans to do for Liberia is to change the lives of our brothers who, for some reason, got on drugs and can't find themselves out of the way on how they can bounce back to society. You know, there's this ghetto around the SKD Sports Complex. Brace yourselves, folks, because this will hit home. This will hurt you a little bit. You have a ghetto 5-bedroom house and 350 people living in that house. Our brothers who fell to the prey of being on drugs are living in that house. 5-bedroom house. 350 people live there. When our brothers and sisters go do man and woman secret business, when they get pregnant, by the time they give birth to the baby, they will throw the baby in the sea, throw the baby in the ocean, because they can't even take care of themselves. How they will take care of the babies? So you give birth and you take the baby and chunk the baby into the ocean. As we speak now, we have 13 pregnant women at that facility around the SKD Sports Complex. 5-bedroom house. 350 people live in the house. My sister, who is a nurse from Minnesota, went to Liberia. The Lord told her to build a clinic. She built her own clinic. She visited the place and she starts to cry. This too is Liberia. But yet people, good for nothing people, will only think about themselves. Will only think about what they can get for themselves and don't think about the country. They ask for power, you give them power. By the time they get there, they start to do the same thing. And this is not fair for our country. Only God will send us that leader that will truly transform the country. It is alleged now that the president-elect, who has not taken office yet, called the representatives and give each representative, some people say 25,000, but one of the representatives said, no, that I'm 25,000, that 5,000, even at that. What is the reason of giving this representative $5,000 each? You just come in. You don't take power yet. These are representatives who served for 6 years, some 12 years, some 18 years. And you're giving them $5,000 each, according to the allegation. to go to the constituents and take care of the people. They didn't know that they're supposed to take care of the people. You won't take power, you. The J president-elect. You see how corruption can start? When people in you see how you can start, We are also hearing this allegation that the son of the president-elect and his nephew, they are taking money now from Lebanese people with the hope that they will give them big contracts. That's the kind of allegation that we're hearing now. They're floating around. They are taking money from people in exchange to give them jobs. They're going to 10 new position. So when you preach against one thing and the fact that you get there, you start to do something else. And we know that Boycott claims to be the man of integrity. So we just take this now as allegation and wait to see what he does. Because you remember I said earlier, to judge a true character of a man is what he does when nobody is watching. So we're told Boycott built name for himself, and he's not going to be the same old 6 and 7. But again, I gave George Weah a whole year before I started going after him. I'll give President Boycott the fact that he has the experience. He'll work in all levels in the government. Again, the first 100 days. When we see things start going the wrong way, you'll hear from us. Now, people have coined phrases now like, what are your interests? What are you pushing? They're asking the friends from America now, the political job seekers. They're asking them, what is your interest? What are you pushing? Everybody hustling for a job. And the guys on fake lists out there that the woman has appointed people already. And maybe I go straight to the chase. I'd go and ask questions. Because all the people that won't get in government, even the one that were there, they all grew up listening to me on the radio. So I just asked them, is it true? Oh yeah. And they said, no, the lists that you see going around, they're not real lists. The woman has not started appointing his people yet. So we're hoping that the narrative will change. That's what we're saying this afternoon. Back to the field of play. The ball comes to Kyle Jebel. Kyle Jebel has been tackled now by Bushman. Bushmeat Dictor, a.k.a. George Weah. Bushmeat Dictor looks around. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. Then the ball comes back to Hentomo. Hentomo, a.k.a. Bushmeat Kereku. Stanton is Witherspoon. What is the meaning of bushmeat? George Weah is accused now of riding bushmeat. You know, bushmeat is, you go to the dealership here in America. You buy, let's say, a 2023 Escalade. Or you buy a 2023 Range Rover. You pay one card note, make one card note payment. The next thing, you take the car. I don't know how to, these guys are smart. I don't know how to do these things. You take the car, the next thing you find the car to the shipping dock and ship the car to Liberia. George Weah buys the car from you and he starts to drive the car in Liberia. Nearly most of his officials are all driving bushmeat. You made a lot of money. You stole from Liberia. You can't buy your own car now. Then the economy here in America is suffering. You take the car, a brand new car. After making 1 or 2 car payments, then you ship the car to Liberia, and your government officials buy the car. Then my own little brother, Stanton A. Witherspoon, will call George Weah Bushman Dictor. When he's Stanton Witherspoon, is in fact the Bushman Kereku. There's a Infiniti SUV, a Burgundy Infiniti SUV in Liberia that Stanton purchased as a bushmeat. And I know this for a fact because I was there like when that car arrived. The black money people you buy the car from, they are my friends. I know them. So you're telling George Weah he's a bushmeat when you are in fact another bushmeat. A criminal is calling criminal a criminal. All of you are the damn same thing. So start making it seem like you're a good person. The same way George Weah steals, you can steal like that. So you are a criminal. You calling the man Bushman when you invited me, Bushman Kedeku. George Weah, Bushman Doctor. Stanton is Bushman Kedeku. Oh man. The ball comes to Bushman Doctor. Bushman Doctor looks around the Bushman Kedeku. Moving down the field where he doesn't make it. The ball has been tackled now by Ohaji Taka onto Kajebo. Kajebo moving deep in the head of the field. The ball comes to Emmanuel Saka. Where he make it? No, he doesn't. The ball has been tackled there by corruption. Goal kick now the water to long side of Liberia. I see Alexander Chuchu-Jones. Alexander Chuchu-Jones is moving deep in the head of the field on the James Fakes back to Ellis Jones. Then the ball comes back to Ahaji Tiger. Ahaji Tiger is looking around where he make it. Then the ball comes to Coco Blair, a.k.a. LQJ. LQJ is moving deep in the head of the field. He beats one man, beats the second. Where he make it, the ball comes to Kajebo. Kajebo is looking around to Walter Gooden. He's moving to Ellis Jones. Where he make it, no. The ball has been taken away by Bushman Doctor onto Bushman Kedeku. Oh, man. Back to the field of play. The ball comes to the birthday man, Mr. Sam Tokba, a.k.a. Kwol. He's moving deep in the head of the field. Then the ball comes to Raymond Clark. Raymond Clark to Walter Gooden. Gooden to Emmanuel Saka onto Ohaji Tiger. To Alice Chuchu-Jones. He's moving deep in the head of the field. Siada Tengba is moving onto James Fakes. Where he make it? The ball has been tackled there by corruption onto Bushman Doctor. Bushman Doctor, Bushman Kedeku. Bushman Kedeku is moving to Concord Gassipa. Where he moved. Then the ball comes to Opion King Kong onto Diho Koboho. The ball comes to Lebose Baboon. James Akwet is moving then the ball comes to Labria Public Radio. Labria Public Radio is looking down the field where he make it. Then the ball comes to Walter Gooden back to Sierra Tengba. Edith Campbell is moving deep in the half of the field. The ball comes to corruption. Corruption to false promises onto lies. Lies to Diho Koboho. Diho Koboho is moving deep in the half of the field. He beats one man, beats it. Then the ball comes to Bushman Doctor onto Bushman Kedeku, a.k.a. Stanton A. Waterspoon. Bushman Kedeku to Bushman Doctor, a.k.a. George Weah. Criminal coordinator, frame criminal. All of you in the same book. The ball comes to Kajebo. Kajebo to Princess Summer. Princess Summer to Warden Gooden onto Ellis Chuchu-Jones. To James Fakes onto Rainsford Savage. To Sam Tokba. Sam Tokba, a.k.a. Kwol. Kwol looks around to Raymond Clark. Oh, man. The ball is way off target. A no-nonsense player, Labria Public Radio, Alfonso Zionso, the one who owned it, humanitarian. Emmanuel Saka is also on the field. Then I see the young and powerful, no-nonsense, Kalon Zai. Oh, man. The ball comes to sexual assault. Sexual assault looks at what he make it, then the ball goes back to the whole couple on the blackmailer to sexual assault. Listen, a big CDC man. A big CDC man sexually molested the niece to his wife. And this is a man who are passing around here in America telling people George Weah will win in the first round. A big CDC supporter. The little girl was sent for. You're sent for the little girl from Liberia. She came to America. When your wife go to work, then the little girl now is your sex slave. Not in Liberia, because the nonsense that they in Liberia, they bring it here now in America. For years, sleeping with a little girl in the house. The niece to your wife. And then the little girl said, you know what? Enough is enough. They called authority. He went to court and pleaded guilty. Today, he's on a house arrest in Philadelphia. A big CDC supporter. The man was president for the most powerful Liberian organization here in America. Statutory rape, sexual molestation, sexual assault. You take it from Liberia, you bring it here in America, and you know we don't play that nonsense here. That's why you don't like America. Or you're running back to Liberia because you can sleep with the young girls and nothing will ever happen because that's the country we find ourselves in. Keep that nonsense in Liberia because Liberia is the only country that nonsense can happen. Today you're in America. You're wearing an ankle bracelet. You're on a house arrest because you went to the court. You say, yes, I did it. Somebody that's supposed to be your daughter because she's the niece of your wife. Your wife goes to work and this little girl becomes your sex slave in America. You can only do it for so long. You are finally caught. And because you say, yes, I'm going to plead guilty, you're on a house arrest for 2 years. Big man, this guy could be your granddaughter. How many family members you see going through this stuff, but they do it hush, hush. They do it hush, hush. All because they want to save the man in back. He does not need to be saved. Embarrass him, expose him. That's the only way the thing can stop. What kind of conversation you and a man can have? What would you say to her? You in your 60s. Why we are honor 17-year-old child? Do to you now for your heart to cut. Why you can't stay with your equal? Back to the field of play. The ball comes to Ellis Choo Jones to James Fakes. James Fakes moving deep ahead of the field. Then the ball comes to Walter Gooden on the car jabber. Car jabber is moving to Raymond Clark. Raymond Clark to Sam took back on the Kalon Zai. Zai is moving deep in the heart of the field. She's moving. She beats one. Beats the second. When she make it no. As a big guy, you take it easy. Oh, man. You know, you people are just bunch of hypocrites. You know that this man who want to be speaker, you know the man was criminal. Y'all made a man This man was the prosecutor against Fannie Sherman and Alice Tyler when they had the Big Boy 1 and the Big Boy 2. The man ran to be representative. He won as representative in Liberia, Grand Crew County. He also ran to be deputy speaker. He won as deputy speaker. You ain't see all that one. You say the man a U.S. citizen. You say the man a criminal. You ain't see all that one. The man now wants to be speaker. Then you say no. The man a U.S. citizen. He cannot be speaker of the country. Do you know how many government officials that carry U.S. passports in that country? In fact, we remember the president and me until we can sing song with it. Joseph Jenkins Robert, Stephen A. Benson, Nana B. Warner, Gene S. Spring. We made all the people American citizens. They came and ruled our country for decades. But today, you are saying Funati Kofa, the American citizen, he will not be speaker. But on the other hand, the guy who won't be speaker, it is alleged that his mom is from Nigeria. He has Nigerian passport. It is also alleged that he also American citizen. So, they say John Palmer wait on John Rice. So if you know all of this thing, why you sat down there, that man ran to be representative? He became, listen, Emmanuel Decola is on the field. In fact, I'm not calling your name again. You can visit the Cash App or something because you're playing the game here. You're enjoying. You can't even visit the Cash App. Back to the field or play the ball count to Ellis Chuchu Jones. Ellis Chuchu Jones is looking around to Kalanzai onto Peter Nubo. Peter Nubo is moving deep in the field onto Ohaji Tiger. Ohaji Tiger is moving. When he make it, then the ball count to Walter Gooden. Walter Gooden to Samia. Sankos, oh man. To Derrick King. Derrick King is moving deep in the field. When he make it, then the ball count to Ellis Chuchu Jones once again. That's more powerful player. Ellis Jones to James Fix onto Ohaji Tiger. Sierra Tengba is moving deep in the field. Ellis Jones to Peter Nubo where he make it. Oh man. You know, it's Saturday afternoon. It's very cold outside. I got a weekend off, so you know what? We may as well just play ball, you know? He talk back to Ellis Jones. Ellis Jones, that no nonsense player. The fearless Ellis Jones. Let me tell you about Ellis Jones. Ellis Jones loves Liberia. He cares about Liberia. And sometimes when he speaks, people think that he favors a certain political party. But no. This guy wants to see Liberia do better. And that's why he will come and say Joseph Boyka is not the guy. He will tell you George Weah is not the guy. Ellen has never been the woman. You know, all these people don't mean well for the country. And he will clearly lay out what Liberia problem is. Ellis Jones is saying no government official should get more than $2,000 or $3,000. Why are you paying these people $7,000, $10,000 for what? And I think Ellis Jones is making sense. Patrick Kennedy is on the field. Patrick Kennedy looks around to James Zico. James Zico back to Patrick Kennedy. Back to Ohaji Taka. Ohaji Taka is looking around to Imada Decola, number 9. Imada Decola is moving deep in out of the field. The ball comes to James Fex on the Ellis Jones. The ball has been taken away by Bushmeat. So if you say that Funati Kofi is an American citizen, now they are saying Rachel Kuhn is also an American citizen. They are saying Rachel Kuhn carries a Nigerian passport as well. So, where is this separation of power? George Weah did the same nonsense 6 years ago. For 6 years, George Weah, the president. Joel Howard Taylor, the vice president. Buffer Chima, the speaker. Albert Chair was the president pro tem. And everybody who served from the Chief Justice to the Supreme Court justices, they all were CDC sympathizers. So when you come and say there will be no business as usual, then why Funadi Koba can't be the speaker? Then you balance the power right there. You the president. The vice president is there in the executive. Then the speaker. What? The CDC are Liberians too. The people you call seditionists, they are Liberians. So I know, let something appear to be balance of power. Let a different party take the speakership. Because I know there will not be any balance of power. The next thing you know, Funadi Koba will start hanging here with Joseph Boyka. They will pass all the sweetheart deals, and at the end of the day, the country will be going nowhere. And let me tell you something like that I think will one day happen. If we are not careful, we'll wake up one soon morning, we'll hear that the country has been overthrown by the military. Because you continue to fool the Liberian people and say you are different, when in reality, you are the same old 6 and 7. You have got to be very careful. You're in power here. And from the allegation we say now, your correction are already, you're already in a start correction. We know some things. But me, if I know I ain't like you, I will not eat from you. If I know I won't be better with you, I will not encourage you around me. It is alleged now that when Joseph Boyka was in the States, when Boyka came to the state for 3 weeks, the allegation now, we are told that Funadi Kofa went to Rhode Island to see Joseph Boyka. They shook hands. The old man Jack come and so they wet the old man palm. So if it is true that Funadi Kofa went to visit you in Rhode Island and saw you while you were seeking medical attention, and you say you will work with him, you gave him assurance, you come back to Liberia, you start calling representative and giving them the alleged $25,000 or $5,000 each political inducement. Why? You ain't TCA, you want to start the corruption already? Is that how you're going to govern? What's the purpose of giving these people money? Representatives that served for 6 years, 12 years, and 18 years as representatives. So when Alice Tuju Jones said nothing is going to happen because corrupt leaders will come and corrupt leaders will go, year in, year out, decades in, decades out, nothing good will happen for the country. This is what he meant. This is just so sad for our country. We can't continue to say impunity will be something in the past, and then when we finally get to sit down, we start to do the same thing. We are losing power now. They say Corey will soon go on the field. Do we have any good Samaritan out there that will visit the Cash App to see if we can maintain the game? I see many people nouveau then. If a Cash App doesn't work in Australia, Patrick, a Haji Tiger, the PayPal can also work. And Emmanuel Dekola is a guy that does not like to sleep in darkness. So the way he hear now power coming go now, he will soon start visiting the Cash App. Emmanuel Dekola to Ahaji Tiger. Ahaji Tiger to Patrick Kennedy. He's moving deep out of the field. Then the ball comes to Wilbon Doba. Wilbon Doba looks around to Emmanuel Sagon to Kajebo. Kajebo is moving to Ellis Chuchi Jones onto James Fakes. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. The ball has been tackled there by Bushmeat Doctor. Bushmeat Doctor, a.k.a. George Weah. Bushmeat Karaku, a.k.a. Stanton Witherspoon. Again, It's into injury stopping time now, folks. I'm telling you, on this Saturday afternoon, we have 9 more minutes for the game to be over. And we are bringing you play-by-play description this afternoon at the SKD Sports Complex. The ball comes to Patrick Kennedy. Patrick Kennedy to Wilburn Dupo. On to Ellis Jones, to Ohaji Tiger. Then the ball comes to Francis Now. Francis Now is moving deep out of the field. Francis Now beats one man, beats the second. To Emmanuel Decola, back to Francis Now. To Emmanuel Saka. The ball comes to Emmanuel Decola again. Decola is moving. He beats one man, beats the second. The ball comes to Patrick. Patrick to Emmanuel Decola. On to Ellis Jones. To Ohaji Tiger. Oh man, to Derrick King. You said Funadi Koba did some bad things in America. The man went to jail. He served his time in America. The man goes to Liberia and he starts to get into politics. He started to mature as a political leader. With the CDC, he became representative, became deputy speaker. Now he wants to be speaker. The America you said the man stole from, guess what? The man comes and goes in and out of America. We are told now that the man is paying back the money he stole. The money he stole here in America, he's paying back the money. He's restituting the money. We're also told now the man is working on getting his law license back here in America. The man is paying taxes here in America. But you said the man is a reject. America does not feel that Funadi Kopa is a reject. He's paying his taxes here in America. He's paying the money that he stole from America. And he comes as he pleases in and out of America. Some of you sitting down there can't even come to America. The Prince Johnson, the Bernard Ure, the Vanny Sherman, the Nathaniel McGill, the Abbott Chair, the Emmanuel Nukwe, the Bill Twabe, all of you, you can't come to America no more for life. But this is a man who comes to America. And because he wants to lead, he wants to see the balance of power. I'm not a fan of CDC or sedition. You know how I dealt with George Weah and CDC for 6 years. You know that. And we'll sit down here for you to come and do the same thing George Weah did, and you expect us to be quiet. You got the wrong guy. Yeke Koruba just showed up on the field. He has something to say. The cash app is the same number, 267-248-5295. 267-248-5295. And when you put that number, you see Breach Radio Africa LLC. That's the cash app number right there. You know, you say Yeke can cause trouble. Sometimes we're going to listen to what Yeke has to say. My people, I think Yeke has to say something. Let us take a listen. Yeke, what you want to say? Yeke Koruba.
Panel legislature, the Aboriginal government, you have the speaker from the breeding establishment.
That was then. That is what we frown against. And we see the United Party acting very lazy to say they want to go to court. Funadi Kopa is a U.S. citizen. Do you know that plenty people are U.S. citizens in the country?
You will call some names, sir?
You want to call some names? You want me to call some names?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Just slow down now. Don't know how to talk. Just slow down. We're doing it in a right way.
Slow down.
Look, I came here to talk to speak to some people here. And I'm here because I'm in the opposition. I want to be seen here. I'm not hiding from nobody. And I can never hide from anybody. So if we need anything to say, tomorrow at 4 o'clock, I'll be having a press conference. I'll be responding to one of the keke dog. Give me small change. Come on, man.
The man talking.
I will be responding to one of the keke dog of President-elect Joseph Yima Boakai. Tomorrow 4 o'clock at my base, there will be press conference.
Is that the lady I call you?
Here. Well, people, What is happening to our country? Bunch of angry people. When you don't want your people to be angry, then do the right thing. You know, people fought hard to bring you to power, and you finally get there now. The ball comes to Ellis Tutu Jones, then the ball goes back to Philip Doe to Ellis Jones. Ellis Jones back to Philip Doe, onto Kalonzai, back to Ellis Jones, onto Philip Doe. Oh, these are guys who are making sure that we don't fall in the dark, in the darkness. They are contributing immensely on the cash app now. Philip Doe back to Ellis Jones, onto Emmanuel Decola. Decola is moving deep in the field. Haji Tiger is moving to James Fakes. James Fakes looks around to James Akwe. James Akwe is moving deep in the field. Then the ball comes to Wilbert Dopa. Wilbert Dopo looks around to Patrick Kennedy. Patrick Kennedy is moving. He beats one man, beats the second to Emmanuel Saka. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. The ball comes to Derek King onto Kalonzai. James Zico gets a better hand. James Zico looks around to Kajabo. Kajabo is moving deep near the out of the field. That no-nonsense player. The man himself. Then the ball comes to Emmanuel Saka. Oh, man. Emmanuel Saka looks around to Rufus Tati. Rufus Tati looks around to Emmanuel Decola, onto Alice Jones, to Philip Doe. Miss Kalonzai is selling fried fish and dry rice around the field. So if you want to eat fried fish and dry rice, please contact Kalonzai. And I also see Jane Kwekwe with palm wine. Selling palm wine on the field this afternoon as well. Oh, man. Again, not easy. Emmanuel Decola is looking for anybody who is selling cold beer. I think Cotto Blessing, May Cotto Blessing is selling cold beer. And she's right on there to gate number 18 around the field. November King is also on the field this afternoon, folks. I'm telling you. Play-by-play description. SKD Sports Complex. My people, AEC tripping you. You gotta send smarty now for all the bad fuel up for the generator. Oh, man. Get the cash out there. Don't say I didn't tell you, because when the AEC go in, we'll all be in dark now. You know, Kalonzai is around the field, and Emmanuel Decola is making his way to her. She's selling dry red and fried fish. So a wrong is a wrong. When somebody does wrong, don't praise them. Why it is true that Funadi Kofa stole money. You sat down there, you made a man representative, you made a man deputy speaker. And because you don't want separation of power now, you say the man cannot be speaker. When the man you're also vying for the be speaker, the man is a big criminal too. Richard Kuhn. They say, no, the allegation has said that the man worked with the NGO and he stole a lot of money in the tune of 600,000 United States dollars. That's the allegation on Richard Kuhn here. Want to replace one criminal with another criminal. How the change will come. You will be surprised. One money will all get out and say the military now overthrow the country or overthrow the government. Because all of you are useless, you are good for nothing, you don't mean well for this country. Back to the field of play, the ball comes to Rufus Tati. Rufus Tati looks around to Emmanuel Decola. Emmanuel Decola looks around, will he make it? Then the ball comes to Emmanuel Saka onto Philip Doe. Philip Doe to Emmanuel Tutu, Ellis Tutu Jones. He's moving deep in the field. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. But I've been taken away now by Decola. Decola to make Cotto Blessing onto November King. Will he make it? No, he doesn't. Oh, man. And folks, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to be with you this afternoon, which is very powerful political soccer game. where Liberia will continue to seek help from its people. What can you do to help Liberia? Oh, man. God willing, we'll see you some other time with a fresh, brand new edition of the Political Soccer Game. Until then, please allow me to borrow the wordings of the wise man. Try to avoid toxic, negative, and energy draining folks, as they don't mean well for you. And to judge a true character of a man is to see what he does when nobody is watching. Folks, courage. Don't give up. Take courage. And courage is moving from failure to failure without losing enthusiasm. That's courage for you. And when you fall, make sure you land on your back, because when you can look up, you can get up. You have that within you. You have power. You have the comeback power. And a setback is a setup for a comeback. Remember, everyone that smiles with you is not your friend. If there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. And what people think about you and the possibility for your dream, it is none of your business. Somebody's opinion of you does not have to become your reality. Tough times don't last. Tough people do. The heart of a man is never known until he rises, because there's no second chance to make that first impression. Don't see okra and swallow bone, because you can't hide your naked there from bathing bucket. When white men know you friend black man. When God bless you, it is always not a medication, but because he favors you. So until we talk to you tomorrow or some other time, some call him the mastermind, the doctor of love, the medicine of the microphone, the golden voice of radio. Basi Yomplu, c'est qu'on voulait appeler. C'est tout pas yeke. C'est bon plus dans ya ko me chire ji. You wouldn't know muzu ni wonje madobo to jirai. Adiwa adiwapo. Mesdames et messieurs, je vous dis bonjour, bienvenue, merci pour votre contribution. Abariago Amani Akoja. Ramon, non duplicatus. Africa's media do extraordinaire. The media mogul, creator, Ashford the Giant. That now you know me, Garland. Have a great afternoon.
No one